Yeah, this team is called Midnight. Team name has been used before. What I love seeing in the NA bubble scene is... Wow. That was really nice. So I went to Texas Thursday through Sunday. My college team competed in CECC, which is a college national event. Hey, what's up, Virus? Yeah, I'm warming up. I'm subbing in for G2 tonight. Let me get in this party so that all I have to do is just watch. Yo, what's up, Prominence? Oh, the Rule 1 drama. Don't even get me started. Yeah, so I do know that they're still together as a team. I believe they're under the name Anything. Yo, Will, thank you for the resub, man. I have alerts off so I don't forget. We're going to be getting started with G2's matches very shortly. I am on 4.5 hours of sleep right now. Was traveling all day. And we are getting started right now. So I just need to make sure I don't forget anything. Let me put my controller away. And let me turn the music off. And I think that is all I need to do. And to get started, I'll just put my controller on the ground. All right. What is the magic? Is it H? Yes, it's H. Okay, cool. We're here. So, just a little bit of backstory. The team we're playing is, I think we could call them bubble players. Skills has been in the scene. I believe he's been on some pro rosters. I don't know his history too well, but I recognize the name. My teams have scrimmed his teams. Vexy, kind of an up-and-comer, I think. And Tide, same thing. I believe this is like rank A, rank X for those who know six mans. So far, just a lot of back and forth. But, I mean, G2 does have offense going. That seems to be a trend on these day 3 events. Just non-stop pressure. Pretty clean. What's up, Norco? And welcome, everybody, to the stream. We are just getting started. This is game 1. We actually started, I think, 3 minutes early. And so far, so good. Question for the mods. If you can do score updates for a pinned message. I love it when we do that. Yeah, so far, Blue's been stuck in their half this for a minute and a half, really. Close. Uh-oh. Not the touch beast mode wanted right there. And Blue gets their first transition. Shut down by Dan. Went for the pogo. Imagine. Yeah, this team is called Midnight. Team name has been used before. What I love seeing in the NA bubble scene is... Wow. That was really nice. That was nice. Honestly, like, my reaction a little bit underwhelming. I think the fact that no one was in net defending against it kind of took away from the niceness of the sidewall double, but we take that. Clipping in game one. I mean, Dan's always looking mechy. Come on now. Good save by Dan right there. Those pinch saves or saving against a pinch are really tough. You never know how fast it's going to go. You have like this timing margin you're expecting. Dan's always mechy. And what's really cool about Dan, he's really patient. Dan is a very, very patient player. And he always gets open space on the ball because of it. And that's why he's really mechy. Whereas beast mode is just all up in there. And Atomic kind of picks up the pieces. So what I'm looking for this main event, assuming G2 quals, of course, I really want to see G2 beat Gen.G. It's getting to the point, guys, where I don't know if I'm mad, but Gen.G has had G2's number the past, what is it, 3 times? 4 maybe? Nice job by Dan right there. Get it back. G2's always scoring like quick kickoff goals after they get scored on. I feel like they consistently do that. And welcome everybody who is just hopping in. We did start a little bit early today. Oh, that's good play. Nice. That's not what Dan was looking for. Yeah, Blue still hasn't really had any sort of pressure. I think G2 is pretty quick to challenge on defense as they get scored on, but for the most part, they're kind of shutting them down in the midfield. I don't know if we can call this a clean game one, but definitely effortless. Do you think there's any takeaways from these guys' ranked 2v2 gameplay for their performance in the RLCS, or is it just keeping their hours up? Well, twos. So like what a pro does, I'm speaking generally right now. I would say the average like training workflow for a pro is free play, scrims, tournaments, and anything in between is ranked twos. And the reason I think the reason twos became so popular, speed, tons of boost, tons of space. You kind of get that 1v1 feel where you just get a lot of time in the ball, but it's not ones. Ones is a good playlist to train for people trying to get better at the game. But there's a reason that professional players are not like hardcore grinding ones, because like if you play ones a lot, you kind of lose that rotation. Not that there's rotation in twos. Like it's very much just a ton of ball side rotations. But if you play like too much ones, it could kind of like mess with the player's head. So I purely think the reason people play twos is you get a lot of time in the ball, you get a lot of boost, you get to practice your mechanics, and you kind of get to go really, really fast. But I'm also speaking on NA ones. I don't watch other regions, but I would assume for the most part the playlist kind of converges. So blue team come out with a goal. I think it's just a good start for blue, but G2 is a little chaotic right now. I don't want to say trolly, but they're kind of playing the start of this game how they ended that game. And I think we are starting to get a little bit more control. But blue team does look good. I don't really think they changed anything. They just look a bit more confident. They might just try to play faster. Did I have a good trip? I did have a good trip. I am fairly tired right now, but I'm trying to keep my energy up. I had a 6:15 a.m. boarding for my flight home today, so I was up at 4 o'clock in the morning, and I did not nap. But we're trucking. And I was in Texas for CECC 2024. It's a college national event. But enough about me. Enough about me. That's a goal. Honestly, G2 doesn't have the control they had in game 1. I would hope that, they're locked in right now. They're like, okay, all right, let's chill. Let's get it. What's up, Rapid? Actually, you're coaching this team, aren't you? No, you're coaching someone on the other side of the bracket. Or this team. I looked at start. Coaching this team. There we go. I think blue is just playing faster and kind of not really caring. I think that's what they're doing. G2 still hasn't had anything kind of go their way. They're still getting time in the ball, as seen with Dan right there. I guess blue is not in a ton of one-on-ones anymore. They always have like 2 back. They always have like someone supporting. Throwing in some egos. Good job by Atomic. I would like to see us get a little bit of pressure right now. Just a little bit. There we go. There we go. Started with the demo. Open time for beast mode. Booms it up for Atomic. Down to beast mode. And good cut. Good, good, good. Let's get some pressure. We really need to get some pressure. I think if we get blue team kind of in a defensive rotation, that's kind of what we were doing last game. What we got. Nice. I actually really like that. That was smart. That was smart from beast mode. Kind of just throws it out there because blue is starting to pre-jump and kind of ego everything. So just a quick touch out kind of shuts that down. Pretty smart. Ooh, Atomic's kind of cooking. 30. Oh, this could be it. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the goal. Never mind. Shouldn't have said it. All right. Come on, G2. Oh, no, this isn't. Good, good, good. All right, let's get some control. Because I feel like we out game sense this team. I feel like that's the easier way to win this. Play smart. Ooh, I like that from Dan playing back. Boost spawn, no boost for Dan. Good pass. There it is. That was actually kind of a rough game. We got Rapid giving the boys the business. I mean, 1-goal game. Yeah, first series. No, I just feel like I think we could win this if we play like fast and crazy. But I feel like it might be harder. I think if we kind of control more, play smart, that will be the easier road. Yeah, I think they're dialed in. It was a good comeback. I believe we were down 2-0 that game. Interested to see what Blue does. I definitely think what they did last game was working. And I would just call it they played more faster. They were faster, more confident, which is like pretty general, but they didn't really change play style. They were just quicker to the ball. Typically had, I think, like 2 people back. There was always someone supporting. But interested to see what G2 does. I would like to see more control. Pretty smart fake from Dan right there, controlling corner. There's the beat. This might be it. Nice. Good follow-up from Atomic. Very quick. Cute little front flip. Controlled touch in the corner from beast mode. That's a good fake from Vexy right there. Pre-jump from Dan. Over backboard. No one's home. Good, good, good. Starting to get a little bit of pressure right now. We just stole their corner. Little awkward, but I think that plays to our advantage. Nice. Oh, that's a good shot. Little snapshot. Big boom from Beast. Pass over to Atomic. Pre-jump. Close. Yeah, I think Atomic's having a good series. That's a demo on Atomic, though. That's crazy. That's a crazy goal. I can't believe Dan just pinched that. I mean, obviously he pinched that, but that was like pretty perfect. Hard cheat. Fake. Intentional fake from Beast. Nice try on the ceiling. Ceiling doubles are pretty cheeky. Good save. Outlet, no one's there. Good double. Another pre-jump. Close. That could have been in our net. What I like... Was that like a Pogo 50? Did Beast Mode just try to Pogo 50 that? Blue team hasn't had too many opportunities this game, and I like that. That's crazy. That's crazy. I mean, we take those are the goals we take. I'm sure that G2 calmed that. We take those. All right, 2 minutes left. Going corner to corner right now. Everybody's up. Nice. Yeah, I think we're... See, even pros fail wall dashes, guys. I think we're chilling on this game. I think we're chilling. Blue team looks a little defeated. They can't really get anything going right now. I shouldn't have said it. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, so I mean, someone did something not good right there. I don't even know how that happened. Did my camera get all weird? It's director, right? Am I not on director? Auto? I didn't even hit anything. I didn't do it, I swear. Nice. Hey, Prominence. Dude, this team we're playing is good. This team we're playing is good. G2 is just really good, you know? GG's. I mean, that was a 3-0 win. It was a 3-0. They played good. The only thing, blue team just didn't have anything, right? Like they didn't have any like pressure or demos or any sort of play action. But that's kind of what happens when you play G2, who are very good at dominating the game. Let's take a look at bracket. So we are playing either Panda, Realize, and Skippy, or Preston, Jasper, and Woozy. I would say rank A, rank X. So why is Satthew not in the party? RLCS has a rule that coaches are not allowed to join. The only people that can join outside of the players are the dedicated broadcaster, and that has to be approved by RL Esports. So why do coaches not have a spectator spot? Why? I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I could rant. There's a lot of like little tiny details that would make the esports experience a lot better. But yeah, I'm not sure what Satthew does. None of my business. Space Station playing NRG? How does that even work? I don't know if this is unlucky. OG and Dignitas? Guys, is this unlucky? TSM Shopify? M80 Cloud9. Luminosity will play deleted or 0-1. I mean, as a competitor, you just got to win games. You know, you can't, like, overthink that. Last Open Qualifier chalked it all. Yeah, I mean, I feel like typically on these day 3s, you'll see, like, maybe 1 or 2 of these matchups. But it's like, there's a lot of them. Our next matchup should be done soon. We did finish pretty quick. We started early and finished quick. So Spate is up. So like it could be done in 3 minutes if Spate closes it out. Well, Moist kept their coach. I don't know if you know that, Sentience. So when Moist was an EU team, right? They had Joyo and friends, right? A couple different second and thirds. They had a coach, I believe his name was Noah. And when Moist left EU and picked up an NA team, the EU coach went with the org, which is kind of cool to see. Moist Esports obviously has a lot of faith in their current coach. I don't know anything about Achieves and his coaching style. He obviously had a great roster, something to be proud of, but coach at Moist had international experience, LAN experience, etc. as a coach, and I think you could make an argument for both parties. We're probably going to get started maybe like 5 minutes. I doubt that the team we're going to play is going to want to hop right in. Maybe they do. It's kind of like, think about it. Like if you're an org owner and you have a coach and the coach serves as a connection between the org and the players, and you have a coach that you like and you know works hard, pushes players and gets them to the next level, why start anew? Like when you like, hey, we're speaking of starting anew, we're about to get in here, but typically you know, when you hire new people, regardless of the industry, like if you work at McDonald's and you hire new people, you have to train new people, you know, get them into your culture, the org culture, the structure, the meeting cadence, communication structure, whatever it is. So I'm like indifferent on both sides of it. I obviously want the coaching scene to grow. Achieves had a pretty monumental first RLCS appearance as a coach. But also, I mean, shout out for the org keeping the current coach. Like, that's a lot of trust right there. But now we're talking G2. And Achieves is a great broadcaster as well. By any means, I kind of didn't think Achieves wanted to coach. When he transitioned to coaching, it kind of looked like, oh, so don't have a broadcasting gig right now. Let me stay involved and coach. But now we got G2 playing the Young Whippersnappers, which are now under Spate Esports. I think that's the org. The young whippersnappers, Spate Esports, had several top 16 appearances last split. I do not think they have qualified yet, but I could be wrong. They have not had an outstanding performance yet in this Major 2. But they're coming out with pressure. G2 is playing pretty cool, calm, and collected, which is what I like to see. In a perfect world, I'd like to see them play like this and then slowly ease in the pressure. Nice fake from Beast Mode. That's a double. That's in the net. Dan just cannot stop hitting doubles. That was a 50-50 dunk into sidewall double. We'll take that. That was actually a cool setup. I didn't see the 50-50 win right there. I really would like to see this continued patience, though. I like how G2 is playing right now. Still threatening. They just kind of slowed down their pace a bit. Whereas blue team is kind of the faster team right now, but I don't think that's a bad thing for us. Like, they're just quicker to the ball. Let them challenge. Let them throw the ball away. We'll play defense and capitalize. Nice job from Atomic. Air dribble. Good touch around. Almost a really solid play from Beast Mode right there. Almost an overcommit from us. I need to watch out for this. I don't know why. We struggled with a couple overcommit goals last series, but we were just having fun. But I could definitely tell the guys are locked in right now. Good beat from Atomic. Control the beast. Hard clear. I think that was the first demo of the game right there. Typically on G2, Atomic is the player to get the demos. That was cute. I'm not sure what to call this. Kind of went for the fake into a 50. kind of just let it roll in. But again, it's all rooted in G2 is playing pretty patient. Like, this is patient for G2 standard. I gotta stop talking. Every goal that's been scored on us today is either kickoff or counterattack. Which you could argue is self-induced. Nice demo. Again, Atomic with the demo right there. Nice. Atomic is that man to get the demos. I love that. All right, so blue's not doing anything special on kickoff. Nowadays, we see a lot more kickoff strats. Atomic with another demo. Thank you, Atomic. You are now my favorite player. Good, good, good. That's one of my favorite demo plays, too. You demo forward when someone's soloing. Not that Beast Mode was controlling, but whenever someone's air dribble solo playing, like, you know, that front man kind of has to do something, and you just kind of push for a demo. Good control from Dan. It's a way to, like, high-level Rocket League, like, everything you do needs to be valuable. Like, there can't be any dead moments when you're just positioning. You got to be doing something. And maybe it's pre-jumping Daniel's solo play. That's crazy. I would be mad. Again, just... I mean, we're not beating ourselves. Like, what this goal resulted from... And I could literally, like, hear the comms right now. Daniel's probably like, oh my gosh, they're so bad. Like, G2 was respecting, like, a reset right there. And it was kind of a failed reset play. But... that's fine. That's nothing against blue. But it's kind of like this self-induced theme of we're not really getting out-pressured, outplayed. There's a pogo. I like that. Working it back and forth. Dang, I thought that was going to be a goal. Their last man was awkward off the backboard. All right, so they're sending it. They're sending it pretty hard right now. But they're boost starved. I guess there's no time in the clock. Nice job. Solid game from Atomic. I really wish that demos kind of played into the assist statistic. There's so many demos that kind of result in a goal, but you don't get any points for it. Yeah, Atomic is playing good. I thought he played good in first series. He's playing consistent. Very consistent. G2's not saying GG. I didn't notice that. They never do until a series is over. I've never noticed that. I mean, they're locked in, guys. Like, yeah, part of that, just want to get it over with, but they're professionals. They give it their all. What the heck? Is Atomic not allowed to join? Yeah, there we go. Okay. I do think it's silly how this season, like, the top 8 have to play through open quals. I really feel like the top 8 teams deserve a locked-in spot and shouldn't have to play through open quals. I just think it's kind of silly. Blue team coming out with another weird goal. I think if G2 can just stay focused and not tilt themselves, this will be easy. It's going to be easy no matter what, but it's going to be harder if they start getting tilted. Because, again, like, every goal that is getting scored on us today is... There we go. It's either counterattack, kickoff, or just, like, this really awkward goal where we're expecting them to do something and they just miss. Nice job from Dan. Yeah, let's see if we could find any carball cues. Did it go to we're good. It just went to auto cam again. I didn't even press anything. Maybe there's a ghost. Wow, that is is that a trail or is that the boost? You guys hear that noise? Oh my gosh, it's a boost. I hope we don't spectate that player. Oh, I could still hear it. Nice. There we go, Dan. Lock in. Now, I'm going to try to... Oh! Realize almost just peaked. Yo. That was nice. All right, I will give Realize props right there. That was nice. Is he about to cook again? He almost just cooked again. He almost just cooked again. That was nice. Now, dude, we just can't spectate this player. I'm sorry. Come on, come on, come on, come on. What are we doing? Focus up, boys. Ooh, love this. Don't love this. I don't love the boost. Dude, I don't know if you noticed, but Skippy did not have that boost on in game 1. I think he changed to it. That was a clean touch, guys. That deserves to be in the net. Yeah, what players do is they... So, like, I guarantee Skippy right now, what players do is they change to an obnoxious boost, and then they just have Bacchus mods, so, like, it's alpha boost or whatever for them. But then, like, everyone else in the lobby has to hear the boost, right? It's a double-edged sword because your teammates also hear it. But, I mean, there could be a world where Skippy, like, literally just uses this boost. Nice. Good. Good, good, good. We finally capitalized. Is Bacchus mod allowed in RLCS? Yeah, right? If it isn't, then they just made a rule change. Like, or I'm tripping. But every single RLCS match I've been in, players use Bacchus mod. So people are either breaking the rules. Nice little pre-flip, low boost, air dribble bump into bop. Little bop top. Like that. Yeah. I'm pretty sure they allow it on LAN. Pretty sure. Now, the college LAN I was at this weekend, it is college. It's not RLCS, but everyone had Bacchus mod on the computer. Like, literally, the tournament organizers downloaded it for the players. But that's college. I've unfortunately never coached a RLCS LAN. One day. One day, I will get there. Very, apologies for the rants. Pretty clean game from us, right? Like, pretty dull. Dull game. Nothing crazy, but we're kind of just, like, keeping up with blue. Like, it's been a pretty, I don't want to say the word boring, but uneventful game. It's a lot of hit ball, a lot of back and forth. And the only person on blue that's doing something with the ball is Realize. Oh, that was almost in our net. And Realize was the one who took that shot. Ay, ay, ay. Who was that? Was that Dan? Dan just couldn't help himself. Yeah, Sathew's the GOAT. Yeah, this will be 2-0 if we don't... Everyone be quiet. No, 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 no. Drop it. Drop it. Oh, no, no, no. They had an opportunity right there. Really tough, but Beast Mode, like, played an intentional fake in the corner to drop it, and they actually read it. Yeah, so it's 2-0. So we won game 1, and then we won game 2. So now it's 2-0. That's right. Big brain over here. Let's get it. Now I'm interested to see if blue team comes out with an adjustment. They did not take any time between that last game to talk things over, which makes me think that they're not changing anything. And if they don't change anything, we got this locked in. I mean, if it's a battle of consistency, we're gonna win that. I'm actually kind of shocked that blue didn't take at least 30 seconds to talk. Like, if you lose game 1, you could kind of GG go next it and just hop into game 2. But, like, if you're down 2, you kind of need to be a little bit proactive. Even if you don't change anything. Even if you don't change anything, just take 30 seconds to make it look like you're changing something. And that's an easy goal. I think we're going to get a lot of these easy goals. The Snowmen could be a new contender in NA. I think they've been in the conversation up until the past regional event, if I can call it that. I really wish RLCS would just figure out naming conventions. But the last regional, I think they did prove their consistency. I think if they can get a top 8 this next regional, I think they're in the conversation. The biggest thing for up-and-coming teams is consistency. It's a good goal. Low boost dribble. You think Snowman could get top 4 again? Hey, I always like to keep an open mind about competition. Anything could happen. I think if the Snowmen, like, what are these goals going in? Why is that in? Obviously, yay, G2, thank you for scoring. Let's win this and move to main event. But, like, why is that in the net? Like, blue team has decent offense. Like, not, like, super threatening, but they're fast. They're aggressive. But, like, let's get some defense. If Snowmen kind of make a run, they'll kind of remind me of that Liquid. Team Liquid. What, 2 seasons ago? You remember that team? It was like full 16-year-olds? Uh-oh. That was close. Oh, that's clean. That's in the net. Bro, thank you, Dan. I almost want to type in chat, thank you, Dan. Dan wanted to freaking block that. I swear. A Chronic, Oski, and a toe. I think that was it. That boost is annoying. I agree. We are in agreement, kind sir. Yeah, Oxygen does look good. Oxygen does look good. That's in our net. Thank you, Atomic. Now G2's just kind of having fun with it. I feel like it's a little bit too soon to have fun with it. Not that, like, I'm scared, but, like, let's just, like, wrap this up, you know? Like, close it out. At least get another goal. 2 goals can go by quick. It's just a goal and then a kickoff goal. Yeah, dude, obviously, I'm the biggest G2 fan in the world. But there's one. Come on, boys. Just lock it in, please. But I've been repping OG for a while. I think OG had a really bad first event, and that kind of set this narrative that they're not good. And every roster has its problems. Each player has its problems, and as fans, we'll be like, why is he on a team, or why is he on a team, or why don't these players get together? But I think they're good. I think they have a good coach who's learning, obviously tons of player experience, and I think every single player on OG is super adaptable, willing to change, adapt to the meta, experienced, and they're all team players. Especially Calm. I don't know if anyone has heard Calm's comms. There was this video that went out where Calm was calming, and I've never heard it live, but in the video he was calming like a drill sergeant, which is kind of funny. But like, if it works, it works. Like, he's that in-game leader. Come on, boys. Come on. It's silly. Just silly goals. Silly goals. Someone asked if I'm affiliated with G2. I am not contractually affiliated with G2. Love G2. Love this team. Love Satthew. Satthew reached out to me to stream the event. I've been doing the Open Qualifiers for this season. I'm formerly an RLCS coach myself. I'm just kind of sitting on the sidelines right now, as are a lot of RLCS coaches. But, so this is kind of a way for me to still stay involved with RLCS. Right now, my main coaching commitment is a college team. But our college season just ended. We just got back from CECC. It was like a college national event. So I guess I'm getting started on exploring more options. Yeah, see how quick the boys left? For those who have been to like my streams in the past, like, you'll see the boys like hang out for a bit. They left so quick. I think we could assume that some people in chat like, oh, they're so mad right now. I think that was not rough, but like annoying. They're just like, come on, let's just get through this. Like, let's just win. Let's close it out. I don't want to say trolling. I hate when people say trolling, right? Like, they weren't trolling, but like, it's just too easy. And this goes back to the statement of why, Epic Games, Psyonix, RL Esports, why don't we have like top 8 teams get qualifying spots? Like, why are you making every single team play through Open? Like, at least have top 8, right? Like, that, it just like doesn't make sense. Like, I guess there's broadcasting value, but I don't know. I think more for like the player side of things. If you think about an RLCS player, their season is so cutthroat, so back and forth. Like, when was the major? Like, these guys were at the major, what, like 4 or 6 weeks ago? It's literally scrim every day, tournament on the weekend, make major, travel, get back, scrim every day, tournament on the weekend, and the season is like super intense. And it's like, come on, like, these top 8 teams, I don't want to say give them a break, but it's kind of silly that you have to play through the whole event. At least I think top 8 is a sweet spot. Now that we have like this format, I really liked how last season was. I would like to meet in the middle. Last season, it was the top 8 qualify for main event. The other top 8 qualify for day 3, and every other team has to play through opens. Let's just have top 8 qualify for day 3. This is my coaching perspective. It's tough. It's mentally draining. And then people will be like, oh, well, you're a pro. Like, you're getting paid all this money. It's work. But, just because you work doesn't mean like you should still have like a good culture, a good balance between things. It's mentally taxing on players. Yeah, Worlds is like 3 months, I guess. I mean, guys, it's May. The start of the season started in late January, early February. So that's like 3.5, 4 months of like back-to-back weekends. That's a lot. Imagine working every day for 3.5, 4 months. That's a lot. And then also like throwing in the stress of competition where it's not just work. It's not that you're just like filling the hours. You know, it's not like, oh, go to my 9 to 5, clock in, clock out. Like you actually have to exceed expectations and perform. It's a lot. So I just hope that we continue to experiment with RLCS format, qualification, etc. Everything, because I feel like RLCS still hasn't found its sweet spot in terms of like format and how we want it to be played. Obviously, this season being like a very, very large change with it going from 3 splits to 2 splits and a long off season. I don't necessarily agree with that. Like, I would love I don't know what I'd like. I would just like us to keep experimenting, but I don't necessarily like the current situation because it's not sustainable. Because like if I'm an org and I'm about to sign players, like I'm about to put players on a contract that says like, hey, we're going to pay you this much in season, and then when you're out of season, we're not going to pay you. And I feel like it's kind of disadvantageous and not sustainable for the player side and the org side of things. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just it's the actual format of the season that is kind of hurting both parties. To be fair, this does make people actually watch the qualifiers. Yeah, but I think we could still have people watch the qualifiers and have teams like, again, like meet in the middle, like auto qual for day 3, like top 8 auto qual for day 3. And I really like day 3 being a Swiss bracket, but that was like my personal. I always thought like Swiss bracket had the best competitive integrity. Like it really gives teams a chance in Rocket League, which are like 5-minute games, really fast paced, to like bounce back. Like double elim, pretty cut and dry. I think kind of boring. I think Swiss is like really exciting from a viewer perspective. And I like that you can really like dig yourself out of a hole in a Swiss bracket. Whereas in double elim, like you really don't get that chance to dig yourself out of a hole. I have not watched bracket at all. I'm pulling it up right now. Good job, JC. Congrats on big 3-0 wins all around. Cheers. Well, cheers to 3-0s. Nice 3-0 against Cloud9. What else we got? Shopify 3-2 over TSM. That's a 3-2. Wow. Probably pretty tight. SSG 3-0 over NRG. I think SSG is a top team in the region for sure. OG 3-1 over Dig. I like OG, so I'm biased right there. Snowman with a pretty big 3-0 over Moist. Moist has been pretty consistent. Moist is Andy, Eris, and 5UP, and they have been playing very consistent, so that's pretty big for Snowman. I'm sure that RL Twitter is going to be talking about that. I would love double elim day 1 and day 2. Top 8 auto qual for day 3. Day 3 is a Swiss bracket, and that's it. Still gives orgs a chance to broadcast it. For those top 8 teams that are only broadcasting one day, it almost puts more hype behind the event. I don't get paid to make those decisions, but I wish we did have like a feedback mechanism. Never once has Rocket League Esports or Psyonix or Epic Games asked organizations or coaches or players for feedback and implemented, but I'm hoping that's going to change because we're starting to see that a little bit. We got our central servers. It only took 8 years. We got a boost meter, which I didn't think was going to be dope, but it's pretty dope. I think Incorrect is still playing. Yeah, they're going to have their next matchup very soon. And this is one of my old teammates. So Incorrect is Flitz, Toasty, and Expert. If you watch NA, then NA, RLCS, NA Bubble Scene, then you know those players. Toasty had some shots at NRG. Appreciate everyone hanging out tonight. I'm super tired. I'm on 4.5 hours of sleep. I just got back from CEC 2024. It was a National College Rocket League Carball event and some other esports titles. It was kind of the big deal this year. I'm tired, but we made it through today. I will chop up today's live stream and throw it on my YouTube tomorrow. For the most part, my YouTube is just a ton of Rocket League coaching content. So if you're looking to improve, get some tips, or you just enjoy the vibes here, the videos are good. Other than that, if you did like the vibes, join our Discord. And for the most part, what I do here on Twitch is coaching. The occasional RLCS watch party stream like we did today. But for the most part, I literally just coach carball and talk about RLCS and Rocket League. That's all we do here.